Today, I'll be ranking every map in Smash Karts. And no, this is not my real voice. I'm using an AI voiceover. Enjoy. First, here's what all the rankings mean. S tier equals amazing. A tier equals great. B tier equals okay. D tier equals not good. F tier equals bad. The first map we have here is Graveyard. For me, this map is just about in the middle for how much I like it. I like the layout of the map and the theme, but there is one thing that is really annoying every time I play on it. That thing is the bumps everywhere on the pathways and the graves. And the thing with those bumps is that whenever you're trying to shoot one of those pesky pandas, your weapon either flies right over the top of them or goes straight into the ground. So overall, I'll give this map B tier. Next map is Lava Pit. This map is one of my least favorite in the game. The only things I like about it is the colors and detail, like the lava rocks shooting up, and that there are plenty of trick shot opportunities as well. I guess it's just part of the map, but I don't like how easy it is to fall off, and the whole map is just one big circle where everything is the same. There's not much variety. I don't play on this map often, and when I do, I just don't have that much fun. So I'm gonna have to put this in F tier. The next map is Lava Pit CTF. This might sound crazy, but I actually really love playing Capture the Flag on this map. In general, I just like playing Capture the Flag the best of any game mode, so it is automatically going higher than normal Lava Pit. This map, though, for any other game mode, I don't really like. It just works really well for Capture the Flag, in my opinion. Another thing that makes this map better than normal Lava Pit is the whole middle section. I like how you can go over the top and underneath and there's no risk of falling off. But I still don't like how easy it is to fall off when you're not in the middle section, so I'm going to put this map in the top of B tier. Next map is Skate Park. I really like playing on this map mostly because of how many places to trickshot there are, and the size of this map is really good when you have a lot of people and it's easy to not die right away. Because there are barely any walls that you can't climb, most people playing on this map are super unpredictable, so it's harder to get high kill games, but this map is still just really fun if you're just casually playing. So I'm going to give Skate Park a solid A tier. Next map is the Old Graveyard. This map hasn't come in the public rotation for a very long time, so the only time I ever play on it is for a very occasional 1v1. I don't really like this map. All it is just a flat ground with little obstacles sticking up. It is very good for getting super high score games though. The whole fog mechanic is interesting. I'm not really sure if I like it or not. But anyway, I'm gonna have to put this map in F tier. Next map is the Gravel Pit. In my opinion, this is an all-around pretty good map. I like it for every game mode, and for 1v1s. It has a good balance of open, flat areas and obstacles. I just really like playing on this map, and I can usually get 15 kills or more with a full lobby. But it's not my favorite of all, so I'm going to put it in A tier. Next map is Steggy's Speedway. I like this map for literally every single game mode. It's my favorite map to 1v1 on, and plenty of good places to trickshot from. In my opinion, there is nothing bad about this map at all, and I just love playing on it anytime. The only thing is that I like other maps more, so I'm going to put this map at the top of A tier. Next map is Space Stations. Space Stations is one of the biggest maps in the game, which can be good and bad. It's good because it can be really fun playing a game of Capture the Flag with a lot of people, but it's bad because if you're playing Team Battle, because of how big it can be really hard to find other players. Another thing that I love about this map is all the speed boost pads and the elevator sort of things that lift you to the next level. There is also many good places to trickshot, and I always just have a lot of fun playing on this map, so I'm going to put Space Stations in A tier. Next map is Space Station. This map obviously is just space stations divided in half without the ramps to jump in between the two sections. So I'll just talk about some things I haven't mentioned with space stations. The theme of this map is great, and the layout is really good as well. I really like how there's so many ramps and variation in the height of where you can drive, and the detail is super good. It also has some fun parking spots, but again, just like space stations, when there's not a lot of people, it's not very fun. So I'm going to put this map in A tier. I'm putting it behind space stations because, like I've said before, I enjoy playing CTF the most. Next map is Snow Park. This map is one of my favorites in the game. It is very big, but there always seems to be enough players in the game to make it fun. There isn't really any sharp edges on the platforms where you drive on, so there's a trick shot opportunity basically everywhere. Having speed boost pads always makes a map more fun for me, and this map has a lot of those. And then, of course, there's climbing Snow Park Mountain, which is super fun. There's some little Easter eggs like the snowman on top of the mountain, and the mole was here riding in the cave, which are pretty cool. Overall, this map is definitely one of my favorites, so it will be the first map going in S tier. Next map is Snow Shrine. Snow Shrine is sorta just a different version of Snow Park. The whole theme is the same. They both have those crystal things and the boost pads. Snow Park is way better than this map, but I still have fun playing on it. I'm not really sure what else to say about this map because it's so similar to Snow Park, but anyway, I'll just put it in B tier. Next map is Smash Island. Now, I know some people are not going to agree with me on this, but I don't like Smash Island that much. What I don't love is how flat the whole map is, and everything is just perfectly symmetrical with no variety in the layout. This is good for world records though. This map is also kind of small, or at least just not enough loot boxes, because when the lobby is full, it's hard to not die right away because you have no chance of getting an item. When there's the right amount of people though, it can be fun. So I'll put Smash Island in B tier. The next map is Smash Fort CTF. I like this map a lot for CTF and team battle. The variation in height of where you can drive is really good and lots of places to trick shot. I also like playing nukes, only 1v1s on this map, because you can launch nukes down on the other player from across the map. Overall, this is a pretty good map, so I'll put it in A tier. Next map is Smash Fort. This map I like for every game mode, and it's my second favorite map to 1v1 on. There's also some fun parking places like outside the map and on the walls. Overall, I like this map like Stecky's Speedway, but just a tiny bit worse, so I'll put it in A tier. The next map is Slick and Slide. This is definitely my favorite map in Smash Karts. Everything about it is so good. There's high ground and low ground, and really high places like the slide and diving board, which are fun to trick shot off of. The whole layout of where the obstacles are and where there is flat space is really good, and this map for me is the most fun to play on of any map. So of course, Slick and Slide goes in the top of S tier. Next map is Sky Arena Tunnels. I especially like this map for team battle and capture the flag, but also FFA is pretty fun too. It's very simple though, and if you divided it into fourths, all of the pieces would look the same. Trick shotting on this map is also not the best. Not a bad map, but not a great one either, so I'll put it toward the top of B tier. The next map is Sky Arena Temples. This map is one of my top 2 favorite CTF maps. I really like how there's a way to get the flag by jumping down from the top area with spikes. That top area is really fun for trick shotting as well because there's slanted areas, so if you have a straight shooter or a lobber, you can launch them down on everyone below. In my opinion, this map is the perfect size for playing CTF. Team battle is also really fun on this map, so Sky Arena Temples gets S tier. I'm only putting it behind Snow Park because of Snow Park Mountain. Next map is Sky Arena Showdown. I like this map the best for team battle, but it's also fun for CTF. I like it for team battle mostly because you can just camp up here and get lots of easy kills. There's not very many good places to trick shot on this map, and I don't love the whole layout, but I'll still put it in B tier. Next map is Sky Arena Pinball. This map is very simple in the layout. There's not really any high ground except for the slight slant all around the edge. There's almost no possible places to trick shot. Overall, this map isn't very good, but it's still sort of fun to play on, so I'll put it in D tier. Next map is Sky Arena Drop Zone. This map is basically Sky Arena Pinball, but smaller and easier to fall off. The only game modes I like it for are Hat Holder and Arms Race, and that's the only reason I'm putting this in D tier and not F tier. Next map is Graveyard CTF. I only like this map for Capture the Flag, and only if there is a lot of people. Any other game mode or if there's too little people, I don't like it. As I previously said with Graveyard, the bumps are really annoying. I do though like the hills up here and how you can jump onto the arches. When this map has the right amount of everything, it's pretty fun, so I'll put it in B tier. Next map is Skate City. This map is super big, which is fun when there is a lot of people, but not fun when there isn't a lot, because it's hard to find anyone. I think making Skate Park into a CTF map was a great idea, and it's really fun for most game modes. Obviously, Skate Park is great for trick shotting, and when it's a game of CTF, you have lots of time to hit the shot. So overall, I really like this map, and I'll put it in A tier, right behind Stecky Speedway. Next map is Kartuga. This map is very good for getting high kill games, but you also die a lot. Many people have pointed out that this map is very similar to Sky Arena Pinball, and I get that, but I think it's different enough. And not just the colors and theme. Like it has the big wrecked ship with the launch pad and the stone cave, and I like playing on Kartuga a lot more than Sky Arena Pinball. But I still don't like this map that much, so I'll put it in B tier. Next map is Toxic Towers. The theme of this map is cool, as well as the colors and detail, but the gameplay is not good at all. There's barely any high ground, it's mostly just flat area. The slammers that squash your cart are just annoying, and there's basically no places to trick shot. I do like the ramps to jump in between the two sections though. But overall, I don't like this map and I'll put it in D tier. Next map is the Sandbox. This map is very small, so it's good for getting lots of kills, but you also die a lot. There's some fun places to trick shot and the parkour is fun too. There's pretty good height variation and the colors and detail are great, but I prefer playing on maps that are a lot bigger than this one, so I'll just put the Sandbox in B tier. Next map is Boneyard Basin. I love the theme of this map and it looks amazing. The design and height variation are very good. Boost pads always make a map more fun, and this map has a couple. Trick shotting and parkour are also good on this map. Overall, I like this map a lot, and I'll put it in S tier. Next map is Snow Park CTF. I love playing CTF on this map, and Team Battle. Like I've said, with Snow Park, you can trick shot from like anywhere because of the curved edges everywhere. I really like the giant ramp boost pad up here that launches you almost halfway across the map. And all the other boost pads are fun to have, especially for playing CTF. I wish you could still climb the mountain on this map like you can on regular Snow Park, but overall this is one of my favorite maps, so I'll put it in S tier. The next and final map is the Battle Box. When I first heard there was going to be a new CTF map based off a summer-themed FFA map, I thought it was going to be Slick and Slide and I was hoping for that, but instead, we got this. This map is fun when you have all 6 players playing, but when it's less than that, it's not that great. There's some fun parking spots and places to trick shot, and I like the design of the castle dividing the 2 sections. But this map isn't that fun to play on, and for me, that's the most important thing. So I'll put this map in B tier. So here are my final rankings. Well, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe to not miss any video.